What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy YOUNGI'S right here, and I'm back at it again. Bless you all for tuning into today's episode. So guys, today is Monday, March 16, 2026, and today is the first day of the trading week. So guys, I've not taken any trade setup for today, but this morning when London session opened, I was looking out for a buy setup on GBP today when London session opened this morning, but market didn't give me a chart pattern formation, so I didn't take the trade. So I'm not taking trade setup for today. So I just came back from school. I went to go get this stuff at school. So if when the New York session open, I'll be looking out for a setup on US30 because I trade US30 during New York session. And also I'm still looking out for a setup on GBP JPY. So if I get a trade setup on either GBP JPY or US30, I'll be updating that. And guys, my Maven PROPFIRM account is down 2.42% from last week. So last week I got out of drawdown on my Maven PROPFIRM account, and I made about $87 profit on the account. But at the end of the trading week, I got back into 2.42% drawdown, which is about $121 on the Maven PROPFIRM account. And last week also I got an account with NairaTrader PROPFIRM. I got an account with NairaTrader PROPFIRM with 200k size accounts, and I was able to pass phase 1. But I got the phase 2 accounts, and when I started trading the phase 2 accounts, I got into drawdown of 13.5%, which is about 27,000 naira. So today I'll be dropping a video about my trading activity last week, how I got out of drawdown and how I passed the NairaTrader phase 1 and how I go back into drawdown on the Maven PROPFIRM account and the NairaTrader phase 2 account. So I'll be dropping the video today. So guys, if I'm able to get any trade setup today on GBP or US30, I'll be updating that. And if I'm not able to get any trade setup today, I'll be waiting till tomorrow. So that is going to be it. I'll see you if I get any trade setup. That's it, guys. So guys, this is GBP/JPY 24 hours time frame. So New York session has opened. Like I said, that this morning I was looking out for a buy setup on GBP/JPY when London session opened, but I didn't take the trade because I didn't get a chart pattern formation on the level I wanted to buy from. So I just want to explain the trade. So this is the 4 hours time frame, and this is the level I was looking out for a buy from. This support level over here, I was looking out for the buy from this support level, and as you can see, markets came into the support level, but on the 15 minute time frame, market didn't give me a chart pattern formation. That's why I didn't take the buy setup from this support level on the 4 hours time frame over here. So, and another reason I was looking for a buy on GBP/JPY was because from the daily time frame also, GBP/JPY is on an uptrend. As you can see, it's on an uptrend. GBP/JPY is on an uptrend. So from the 4 hours time frame, I was looking to buy from this support level. And also on this 4 hours time frame, there's also a support level at this point over here. So there's also a support level at this point over here. But I was like, market might not respect this support level. Market might want to respect this level. So as you can see, when market came into this level, market also tapped this level before buying to the upside. But I was looking out for a buy from this level, and that's one thing I also need to backtest, because there are sometimes I might have two levels close to each other. It can be two support levels close to each other. I'll be like, and most of the time, like, market might not respect the first one, the market might respect the second one, the market will buy from this first one. So I might buy from the first, and I take a buy setup from the first one. If it's a support level, take a buy setup from the first one. Market might take me out of stop loss, then go to the next level, go to the second level and buy from that second level. So it's something I need to like get back test on to know which level will markets hold from or respect from. So that's one stuff also I need to backtest. That's I'm looking at to get a laptop so I can backtest. And so the trade on 15 minutes time frame. Still on 15 minutes, and as you can see, markets came into the level I want to buy from, which is this level. Market came into this level, but market didn't give a chart pattern formation. But on this level, as you can see, market gives this chart pattern formation. This looks like a double bottom chart pattern formation, as you can see, because market push down, then push up, then push down back, then push up. If I was able to buy from this support level, I would have taken my trade from this point. If I'm to buy from this level, I would have taken a trade from this point. As you can see, the trade is currently running. But I'll be updating everything that happens if I'm able to get a trade setup on GBP/JPY. What I'm looking out for on GBP/JPY is if markets can get back to this level and give me a chart pattern formation, I will take a buy on GBP/JPY. GBP/JPY market can get to this level. So that's what I'm looking out for on GBP/JPY. So on US30, like I said, I trade US30 during New York session. So on US30, from the daily time frame, US30 is on a downtrend from the daily time frame. Currently on a downtrend. As you can see, from this point, USDT is on a downtrend. So on the 4 hours time frame, what I'm looking at for on the 4 hours time frame is if market gets into the 4 hours time frame, if market gets back to this resistance level over here and give a double top chart pattern formation, I will be taking a sell on USDT from those points. If market can give a double top chart pattern formation, but if market come back to this support level below and give a double bottom chart pattern formation, then I might take a buy from the support level. But if market breaks it to the downside, then I'm looking out for a sell. That's what I'm looking out for. But this is the setup I'm looking out for, because as you can see, market is currently buying to the upside. So if market can get to this point, give a double bottom chart pattern formation, I will take a sell from this point. But if market break it to the upside, there's chances of me taking a buy. So that's it on yesterday. So yesterday, which was Monday, that was 16th of March 2026, and today is currently Tuesday, 17th of March 2026. Yesterday, Monday, I talked about a buy setup that I wanted to take on GPGPY in the morning when no session opened, that I didn't take because market didn't give me a sharp pattern formation on this support level I want to buy from. The trade later play out from the second support level. Yesterday, I said that I had 2 support levels that I was looking at for the buy from, but I was like, market will not respect the first one, and I was like, I'm going to use the second support level, the one below, rather than using the one above. So this is the trade, and as you can see, the trade went straight to TP. And this trade is something that I must do a recording on, because I learned something from this trade. Because normally I'm not taking this kind of trade before. Normally I missed this trade, but I'm not regretting the fact that I missed the trade, because it's not something I've taken before. So it's something I need to learn from. Learn 2 things from this trade: chart patterns formation, and how to use 2 support level, how to look out for 2 support level that I'm looking out for a buy from, how to like look out for them. So that's it. So today's Tuesday, March 17, 2026, and I just took my first trade setup for the week on GPY, and it is a sell setup on GPY. And guys, the buy setup that I explained yesterday on GPY, which I didn't take, which I explained the reason I didn't take the trade setup. That trade setup is take profit, and I already learned lessons from that trade setup. So today I just took my first trade setup for the week on GPY, and it is a sell setup and it's currently running. But there's a lot to explain about this trade, because this trade setup, I made a mistake on this trade setup. I even broke a rule, and I'll be explaining that on the chart. So let's get to the chart. So this is GPGPY on the 4 hours time frame. So this is the sell setup I'm currently on, and it's currently running in loss, as you can see, close to SL, close to stop loss already. So I'm close to SL already. So this is the buy setup that I explained yesterday. This buy setup, I didn't take this buy setup, and I explained the reason I didn't take the buy setup, but I learned from something from this buy setup. So that's it on this buy setup yesterday, which I didn't take. So this is GPGPY setup, the first setup I took for this week. So this setup, as you can see, it's a sell setup, but here is my confidence for this trade setup. So on the daily time frame, GPGPY is on an uptrend. As you can see, from the daily time frame, GPGPY is on an uptrend. So as you can see, this is the uptrend move. So why am I selling GPGPY? So from the 4 hours time frame, I saw that market came back to retest this support level that got broken to the downside. It came back to retest this support level over here. So like this retest happened yesterday. So I was like, when I saw this retest, I was like, I have to like wait for chart pattern formation to happen today, because this retest happened last night. So I was like, I'll wait for chart pattern to form. So I'll take a sell. If I see chart pattern formation from this level, I'll take a sell setup from this point. So I was looking out for the sell normally from this level. And as you can see, there's also a resistance, there's also a support level that got broken to the downside also over here. But market created a chart pattern on this one over here. That's why I took the sell today. So coming down to the 15 minutes time frame over here, I saw the chart pattern formation on this here. And as you can see, this trade has taken us out stop loss. Stop loss has been hit on this trade setup. Stop loss has been hit. That's it. On this trade setup, stop loss hit already. So I saw this chart pattern formation on this 15 minutes time frame. This is the first leg, then this is the second leg. So when I came to the chart, market was at this point, and here is where I made a mistake. a mistake on this trade. So as market, when I came to the chart, the section has opened already. So market was at this point. And normally when market is already moving in my direction, I'm supposed to like wait for a retest back into the neckline of the chart pattern formation. Wait for the retest into the neckline of the chart pattern formation, and wait for a candlestick confirmation before I enter the trade. So this, after market formed this double top chart pattern formation, so I was also like wait for a retest into this neckline over here, then wait for candlestick formation, then take the sell. But when I go to the chart, I became impatient because I was like, when I saw that market was moving in my direction, I was like, this trade might lead me. So I was like, I was like, okay, I will just place a level at this point, that place a sell limit at this point, that once market gets to this point, place a sell limit that once market gets into this point, I will sell from those points. I close the sell limit, then I enter the trade manually. Though I have not seen a bearish candlestick confirmation. I've not seen a bearish candlestick confirmation. Then, because this candlestick that formed over here, I was also is an inverted amount, so I was also wait for like another candlestick to form, a bearish candlestick, like a bearish engulfing candlestick to form before I enter the trade. But I entered the trade, and after I entered the trade, I made a mistake of miscalculation. So I have to close the trade at $16 loss on my Maven PROPFIRM account. And on my NairaTrader PROPFIRM account, I left the trade because on the trade, my risk is 13,000 naira, and I have 13,000 naira left to breach my Maven PROPFIRM, my NairaTrader PROPFIRM account. So I just left the trade to run on my NairaTrader PROPFIRM account. But the thing there is that after I took this trade setup, market later reversed back to this level and created an entry for me. Because as you can see, market reversed back to this level and created this bearish candlesticks after this doji. After this doji over here, I created this bearish candlestick. So I should have taken this trade from this point, but I took this trade from this point. Market still went in profit. As you can see, market is reversing in loss, and market has hit our stop loss already. Stop loss has been hit on this trade already. One thing I need to learn from this trade is I need to learn how to be patient, and I need to learn how to be patient because I was not patient. Even though I was patient on this trade, I will still take this trade from this point. But for the fact that I became impatient, and because of my impatience, I miscalculated and I lost about $16 on I closed at minus $16 on my PROPFIRM account. That alone is a mistake and a break of rule. And another thing is that I broke a rule because I was supposed to wait for a retest back into the neckline and wait for a bearish candlestick confirmation, then take a trade. But after market retested back into the neckline, I just took the sale without waiting for a bearish candlestick formation. That's why I broke the rules today. Now, as you can see at this point over here, this is also a double top chart pattern formation over here. So a double top chart pattern formation over here, over at this top also. Market's pushed down, so I made a mistake on this trade, and I did took a loss. But the thing is that I also need to learn from this mistake, and stop being impatient. Because when I came to the chance, I was just feeling impatient. I was like, oh, this trade is going to leave me. This trade is going to leave me. I don't know. I need to manage my patience. I need to be patient when I come to the chart. That's one thing I need to learn. So this is the trade setup. Stop loss. I want to know about this trade setup was that I was looking out for the sell from this level and also this level, but market created chart pattern on this level. That's why I took this sell from this point, from this level today. So if market gets into this level, market give me chart pattern formation from this level, I will take a sell from this level. If market give me a good chart pattern formation, I will take a sell from this level. So just see how it goes. And on US30 yesterday, let's want to update what's going on US30. So this is US30 yesterday. So yesterday I was expecting a sell from this point on US30, but market didn't give me a chart pattern formation, a complete chart pattern formation on this level. But as you can see, market sold to the downside. So what I'm expecting is if market can get back into this level, I'll be looking out for a sell. And if market give me a chart pattern formation on the 15 minutes time frame, I'll be looking out for a sell. This is the 15 minutes time frame. So yesterday as you can see, market didn't give me a complete formation. As you can see, market came into the level, created the first leg, but market didn't push back into the level to create the second leg. So market created the second leg at this point. That's why I didn't take this sell. So I'm expecting if market can get back into the level, give me a complete chart pattern formation at this level, I will take a sell on USD account. Stop loss it's this is the message straight stop loss it's stop loss it's so I'm down again. I'm back in drawdown again of $4,758. So now I'm left with $158 now to reach this account. So I'm back in drawdown on this account again. So on my NairaTrader PROPFIRM account, this trade is currently running, but already this account is gone because I have just 13,000 naira left to push this account. This account is gone already, so let me just close the trade because at the end of the day, if this trade reverts back in profits, it's still going to be counted as a breach. So let me just close the trade manually because normally I didn't set a stop loss on this trade because my risk is 13,000 naira and the maximum amount I have to risk is 13,000 naira, so I didn't just set stop loss. So this trade is go this account is gone at phase 2. It's phase 2. Account is gone at phase 2. So let me just close this trade manually. Close it. Account is gone at phase 2. So this is the trade I was going for. First trade setup for the week on JPY. So let's just see how the rest of the week goes. If I'm able to get my second trade setup for the week today or tomorrow or anytime. We still have today, tomorrow till Friday. So today's going to be Tuesday. So let's just see how it goes. I'll be updating everything. So today is Wednesday, March 18, 2026, and I just took my second trade setup for the week on JPY, and it's also a sell setup on JPY. So yesterday I took a sell, it was a loss. So after that sell setup, I didn't take any trade for the day again, even though I know I can take another trade setup for the day because I was looking out for a trade setup on base 30. But after I took that trade, I had to leave the chart because I noticed that after that trade setup, I was not like balanced again to like take any trade. So I don't want to make mistakes. So I just, because that morning I already like broke through, became impatient, so I just like leave the chart, then I had to just move around and free my head and came back at night, then came back to the chart again. And one thing about that trade setup is that trade setup aligned with my strategy. The problem is not the loss, the problem is the fact that when I took that loss, I was not feeling like not having trust in my system again. Because one thing there is that this system I'm currently trading, I've been trading it since the time I got this Maven PROPFIRM account 2025 March. Because normally before I started trading PROPFIRM, I was still like doing them with a little bit of deposit here, then lost the account. I had like many systems that I have learned already that I'm applying to the market. But after I got the Maven PROPFIRM account, I was like, man, I need to just pick one particular system. Then I picked the importance thing and I joined it together and I started using it. But the thing is, I noticed that most of the time that I'm always profitable with my system, I'm always in drawdown. And once I come out of drawdown, I'm always back in drawdown. And that time I'll be like profitable again. I'll come out of drawdown and go back in drawdown again. So it means that there's something wrong that there's something that I'm not doing right that I need to correct. Though like I've not done much backtesting on this system because I don't have a personal laptop, but the time I had access to a computer one time, I had to like just backtest, and that's one of the main reasons I'm trading just GPG and USD, because when I do like a backtest on GPG and USD, I saw that it has more wins than GPUSD and XAUSD, because I have GPUSD and XAUSD on my watch list also. So I just have to just focus on GPG and USD for now for 3 months, and that's January 19. And when it gets to April 19, that will be like the 3 months. I'll have to like review everything if the system aligns more with USDT and JPY. So today I just took a sale and it's also in line with the system. So I've taken the sale. I also like do a chart breakdown of the sale after this video. So that's it, guys. I'm risking my 2% because normally I used to risk 1% on this my Maven PROPFIRM account, but I increased the risk to 2% this year around that February period. I increased my risk to 2%. So I'll still be doing like a video explaining how I started trading and how I got into trading and what's going on with my trading. So that's it, guys. This is JPY on the 4 hours time frame. So this is the sell setup currently running in loss. So this is my confidence for the sell. So I saw this is a support level over here. Support level, and as you can see, market broke this support level to the downside and market reversed back into the support level. And this is the break and retest of the support level, which is also support level broken and retested to become a resistance over here. So, and yesterday I was taking a sell from this support level that got broken and retested at this point. The market took me out as stop loss. So today I saw that market came back into this support level that got broken. I tested it to become resistance, so I came down to the 4 hours time frame, to the 15 minutes time frame. I mean, so this is the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, I saw this double top formation. These double top formations. So this is the first leg, and this is the second leg. So when I came to the chart, market was at this point. So when I came into the chart, this candlestick was forming. So I waited for this candlestick to close, and I took the sell from this point. And as you can see, this is like a retest into the neckline of the double top chart pattern formation. This is a retest into the neckline of the double top chart pattern formation, and I took the sell after the closure of this candle. But as the market is currently running in loss, and from the daily time frame, GPJY is bullish on the daily time frame, but according to my system, because from the 4 hours time frame where I mark my level 4, on the 4 hours time frame, I'm seeing a sell opportunity because of this break to the downside and retest of this support level to become a resistance as I'm taking the sell. So this is the trade currently on my Maven PROPFIRM account, because I blew my NairaTrader PROPFIRM account yesterday. As you can see, the trade is floating, on my Maven PROPFIRM account, and my balance before I opened this position was $4,758. So if this trade goes in my direction, this balance will be up $4,950. But if it doesn't go in my direction, I'll be down $4,650, which means I'll be left to just $50 to blow, to like hit the maximum drawdown on this PROPFIRM account. So these two positions I open these two positions together is just 2% risk. It's 2% risk, is around $100. So this one is about $60. This one is $50, which is a little bit above $100. So let's just see how this trade goes. I'll be updating everything that happens on this trade. So that's it, guys. This is GPJY on the 15 minutes time frame. So this is the sell setup I took yesterday on GPJY. So I entered the trade from this point on the 15 minutes time frame. Then market went straight to my SL. After taking that at SL, market started going in my direction, and today London section market hit full take profits on this trade setup. Full take profit, as you can see. So this was the yesterday's trade setup. Market took my at SL and went in my direction. And on US30, this is the trade setup I was talking about on US30 that I should have taken on Tuesday, but because I was not balanced, I had to leave the chart. And when I came back at night, I saw that market came to the level I was looking out for and gave patterns. Then market started moving in that direction. So this is the trade setup on US30, and this is just the account. This is GPY. This is what I took yesterday on the Maven PROPFIRM account. So this is the trade setup, and I lost about $112. I'm pretty very well. This is the trade setup. But this is right. Lost about $112.68. Yes, on this trade setup. Today is Saturday, March 21st, 2026, and yesterday was Friday. I didn't take any trade setup yesterday, so I didn't record any video. And also, I didn't take any trade setup on Thursday, and that's because the second trade setup I took for the week, which was on Wednesday, was not profitable. And according to my trading plan, I can take up to 3 trade setup in a week. But for me to take my third trade setup, I need to have at least one profitable trade. My first trade or my second trade I must have at least one profitable trade between the first and the second trade setup. And since my first trade setup and my second trade setup was not profitable, I didn't take any trade Thursday and Friday. I stopped trading Wednesday, and my PROPFIRM is down $4,645.78, which I have left down 1% to breach the maximum drawdown, which is 8% maximum drawdown on this PROPFIRM account, because I'm down 7.1%, which is about $355 currently on the PROPFIRM account. And my P&L for this week is $233.51. So I lost minus $233.51 this week. So this week was unprofitable for me. So after coming out of complete drawdown, because in the month of June I had 7.2% drawdown, so I just came out of that drawdown March 11. That was last week. So I came out of the drawdown, made about 1.7% profit on the PROPFIRM account. Now I'm back in drawdown of 7.1% with less than 1% to breach the maximum, the 8% maximum drawdown, which is $400. So this week was unprofitable. So, but it's not about this week. The issue is not about the unprofitable setups and the loss I took this week. This week made me realize that I still need to work on my trading, because this system I'm trading, even though I know how to use this system to like analyze the charts, I know how to analyze the charts using this strategy, and how to get trade set up. But this week made me realize that I don't know about this system. Even though I can trade it, I don't know like much about the system, but I can trade the system, but I don't know much. Because this week, on Friday, yesterday, I checked the chart and I saw that this week I had 5 trade opportunity this week. But the thing is that I was not balanced this week, trading this week. I was not balanced. But when I got on the chart on Friday, I saw that I got like 4 opportunities. Let me just say 4 opportunities, because the first opportunity I got this week, I didn't take it, and I explained the reason I didn't take that trade setup. But the second trade opportunity was a loss on GPJPY. The third trade opportunity was a profitable US30 trade setup, which I didn't take, because after the first trade opportunity I took on GPJPY in the morning, I was not balanced, so I left the chart, the OD. And that US30 trade opportunity played out, because I was looking out for opportunity on US30 that day that I took the loss on GPJPY, but because I was not balanced, I left the chart. Then the third opportunity was GPJPY, and it was a loss. And on Friday, I would have gotten a buy opportunity on GPJPY, but because I was not trading on Friday, I didn't just check the chart that Friday, but I came to chart that Friday just to like check in the evening, and I saw that there was a trade opportunity that Friday. So this made me realize that there's something I'm doing wrong in my trading. There's something I'm not doing right. I need to like backtest the system and understand the system, because this system I started trading this system, like I started focusing on this system when I started trading this Maven PROPFIRM account last year March. Because before I started trading PROPFIRM, I had like many systems I was like using to trade. But when I started trading Maven PROPFIRM accounts, I just picked one system which I started trading from that time, and I'm still trading till now. But I have not gathered much data on the system, because the number of losses I have taken in a row with this system is 6 losses, and that happened in January. And there was a time last year that I took 6 losses in a row, and that is from live trading. But from a backtested data, I can't say this is the number of losses I can take in a row. But from live trading, I know that I have taken 6 losses in a row. And I can't even say that, okay, this is the number of trade opportunity I can get in a week with this system, because I've not backtested much. So I need to like backtest, gather data on this system. Because this week now, I saw that when I checked the chart on Friday, I saw that this week could have been profitable for me, even though like could have been profitable, but I was not balanced on the charts, because because the first trade setup I made some mistake, I broke rules, and I allowed like my emotions, my psychology was not balanced. So I didn't, after my two losses this week, I just left the chart. But I saw that okay, there's chance of me getting 4 opportunities this week, and 2 opportunity was profitable, but 2 was loss, which means that those 2 profitable opportunities, those 2 profitable setup which I didn't take, would have covered up for the loss. But according to my trading plan, I wouldn't have even take the 4th opportunity if I saw it, which happened on Friday. I wouldn't have taken it, because my trading plan is to take 3 trades. So the first trade opportunity would have been the GPJPY, which I lost. The second one would have been the US30, which was profitable, which I didn't take because I left the chart that day because I was not balanced. And the third one was a GPJPY loss, which was on Wednesday. So there's still a lot of, even this trading plan that I'm currently trading, that rule of trading taking 3 trades up in a week, I think it's a limiting rule. But I will not just be tweaking my trade plan because of what happened in a particular week. I need to like gather data, backtest, and know much about this system that I'm trading before I'll be like, okay, there's something in my trading plan that does not align with this system. because I know there was a time too also in the month of January. That week, I took my first and second trade setup in a day. I saw an opportunity on GPG Power and US30, and I took the opportunity that day. And the opportunity was unprofitable. Then the second day, I saw a setup on the US30, and that setup was profitable. But I didn't take that trade setup because of the trading plan that after two unprofitable trade setup, you can't take your third trade setup unless you have one profitable trade, which is what is my trading plan. So that week was unprofitable. So now this week made me realize that there's a lot for me to work on in my trading, and I need to like backtest. One thing about this Maven PROPFIRM accounts is that now I'm down with less than 1% to even to breach this account. So if I take my next trade setup and I breach this account at the end of the day, before I will get another account, I need to like first gather data and understand this system, because I even increased my risk on this PROPFIRM account, on this Maven PROPFIRM account, from 1% to 2% in the month of February due to a reason which I explained. Normally my plan was to increase risk only if I have backtest and like gather data. But I increased the risk because of the reason which I explained in one of my video which I dropped. But this increasing risk, this also made me realize that increasing risk doesn't guarantee that you be profitable and you pass a PROPFIRM account. So that will be it for this video, guys. And as you all know, I trade with Maven PROPFIRM and NairaTrader PROPFIRM. So if you want to check out any of those PROPFIRM, or you want to get an account with any of this PROPFIRM, there will be a link in the description. And guys, like I always say, before you start trading with any PROPFIRM, make sure you do your due diligence, do your research, and most importantly, read and understand the rules of this PROPFIRM. To know if the PROPFIRM is the kind of PROPFIRM you want to trade with, you need to read and understand the rules. It's very important. So that will be it, guys. Guys, if you like this kind of content, or you're just coming across this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm currently at 16 subscribers, guys. Let's get to 200 subscribers before the end of this month, guys. Subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.